Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Stolen Attention podcast. My name is Steven. I won the last episode, and I am joined by Michael and Jeremy.
What's up?
What's up?
And today, I'll be honest, I didn't really think of a subject real quick. Let me think.
Body autonomy. Let's talk about our dicks.
No, I don't know about that. I mean, it's going to be kind of weird. No,
You
no.
make me wonder, Jeremy. You make me wonder all the time.
I like.
Let's see.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? This would be a perfect subject for the two of y'all because you're both here. Talk about music.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Like our first concerts and all that.
First concerts, just music in general.
Okay.
Like
'cause
songs
that's-
that inspired you, songs that make you, cry like a bitch, because I know Jeremy cries all the time whenever he hears Wonderwall.
Michael
stuff
likes
like
to
that.
listen to It's Raining Men.
But with all that, I'll assign points, kind of like how we've been doing.
Yeah.
We'll determine who's going to host the next episode.
Yeah.
And so, all right, let's.
I just want to start off with the story of my first concert.
He wants to start with the story of his life.
Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy.
We're going to stop just using the coin, obviously.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
just not worry about the
Yeah.
coin.
I'm gonna go ahead and put this thing up, but yeah, the story of my first concert was actually an '80s hair concert that I went to back whenever I was 12 years old at the Oil Palace, and we went to go see Rat and Warrant, and they had this other band called Bar 7, which I'm not sure if you've ever heard of this other '80s hair band called Tesla.
No, I've heard of the Cars though.
Yeah.
And I've heard of Warrant because
you've seen
Sweet
them.
Cherry Pie. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen them.
Yeah, but
Hey,
Bar
my cherry pie.
Cool drinking wine, it's such a sweet surprise. Okay, we're gonna be copyrighted definitely.
No, it's fine. We won't.
No, but the thing is
For
Bar-
fair use.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Bar 7 had Tesla's lead singer and their guitarist. Okay, and they came out first, and they were. I'm not gonna lie, I was 12 years old, and I was standing up on top of one of the seats because I couldn't see over by everybody because I was fucking short. And there was they were good though because after they left, Warrant came on, and we also did a meet and greet with Warrant and Rat that very same day. We got
Yeah.
some autographs from them, and up there at the Harley shop on the Loop.
Yeah.
And there was a guy that walked right by me wearing a gray sweater. And I didn't notice at the time, but that was Janie Lane, Warren's lead singer. And he went onto the bus and to get ready for the show. And I think I know what he was doing because he was a bad alcoholic.
Yeah.
And that same night, he was baked out of his mind. They were horrible because the rest of the band was good.
Was grit.
They were good.
Good.
They were good. But Janie Lane was so baked out of his mind that his eyes and his face were completely red. He kept forgetting all the lyrics to the songs, and then he cut the songs in half. Like he could be singing Cherry Pie, stop the song mid-section, mid-chorus, and then begin with another song. They had another song called Down Boys.
Yeah.
And so he would go to that song too. I was like, that sucked.
But
There's my whiskey.
yeah.
But
Let's see,
then Rat came on and just completely stole the fucking show.
one of the craziest bands I've ever got to meet was Drowning Pool.
Yeah.
And do you know about that?
Yeah.
About me getting to hang out with Drowning
Yeah,
Pool?
yeah, I remember
For like
you
an
telling
hour?
me that.
Mm-hmm. I got to hang out with them because I knew someone that they knew or something like that.
Yeah.
I just remember one of them walked over and was like, "Hey, you're Steven, right?"
The bodies.
Yeah. Well, this was after that singer.
Yeah.
that singer had passed away, and this was with the newer
I
singer.
think that's probably one of their favorite songs. Though.
Yeah, but they played that song at that concert, and it was great, of course.
That song was actually the theme song for ECW.
Yeah, but I did get to hang out with them for like an hour or something like that, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But another band I got to meet Sick Puppies.
Yeah, I remember you used to have an autographed like poster.
I still do. I got Drowning Pool. I got a signed autograph by Signing Pool too.
By Signing Pool.
Yeah, by Signing Pool.
Signing Pool.
By Drowning Pool. I knew who I meant.
This is Drowning Pool's little brother signing.
But I met, like I said, I met them. I got to hang out with them for a little bit and got autographs from them.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Just because one of them knew me from playing music back in high school, because it was like his cousin or someone that he knew knew me, and that's how they knew me.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I can't remember. I just remember he came up and he was like, "Hey, you're Steven." I was like, "Holy shit." I was like, "How the fuck does this dude know my name?"
Was he like a guitarist or something? Or?
I think it was the bassist, I think. But I don't remember who it was. But I just remember him coming up and he was just like, "Hey, you're Steven, right?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "So-and-so," he goes, "I met you through so-and-so one time, a long time ago." I was like, "Oh shit!"
You know a member of Drowning Pool.
I met him before. I just didn't remember him.
Yeah.
I was also probably because I was doing all drinking and all this other stuff. And I don't remember.
So, dude, if you hear us, you guys from Drowning Pool, we'll love to have you on the podcast sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool, but who knows?
So, anyway, we were. Like I was saying about my meet and greet with Rat and Warrant, I forgot to tell you that this part. My mom actually had a camcorder, and she came up. See, Rat's original lead singer was not there because he was all doing a solo thing. So his name was Stephen Piercy.
Yeah.
So they got this other guy from another '80s hair band called the L.A. Guns, and his name was oh crap, I forgot his name.
Oh well.
Yeah.
That.
But anyway, this guy, he was.
Yeah. I was sorry about interrupting you, Jeremy.
No, that's fine.
I was going to mention my first concert was a Christian artist named Steve Taylor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've heard of Steve Taylor before.
Steve Taylor's he was the best way to describe him. He was like one of the original Christian punk guys. He was like punk and new wave.
Yeah.
But he had like punk rock mindset when it goes to songwriting. Like he was a big guy who was not a big fan of the Christian music industry, as much as I'm not a fan either.
Yeah.
But he had this song called Banner Man, which is a kind of a superhero theme song that he wrote for the guy who is at every football game with a John 3:16 sign. He wrote a superhero theme song, and there was a guy who was in his band who was the designated Banner Man during this concert. He did this concert in Longview, where it was my first concert to see him. And I got to meet Steve Taylor. I think I still have the photo somewhere. I think I have it on my account, on like a photo account somewhere. Anywho, real awesome dude, real chill guy. And one of the first things I asked is, "Hey, where's Banner Man? I want his autograph first." Steve Taylor was like, he was like, "What?" It was like, Banner Man. He's like he was my first superhero.
You were talking about a Christian. I'll be honest, I don't really listen to a lot of Christian music or anything like that.
Jeezy Pearl was the guy's name, the guy that met from that.
But there was this guy. There was like a Christian rapper.
Toby Mac.
Huh?
Toby Mac.
No, I think it would be more Lecrae.
No, I think it might have been Toby Mac.
'Cause my nephew Hayden, he loves Toby Mac. He actually got to meet him.
Was he like a skinny guy?
Yeah, skinny white guy.
Does he wear glasses?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Toby Mac.
Okay,
Toby.
so
He's a cool guy.
when did he get to meet him?
It was a few years ago.
So-
I think Hayden was like probably 14 at the time.
So
So
whenever
about 5 years ago.
I had gotten to see him live before because someone came up to me and they're like, "Hey, I got some free tickets." It was this girl I knew. She came on. She was like, "Hey, I got some tickets for free from this radio station. It's seeing Toby Mac
Yeah.
and this one lady and someone else." I was like, "Oh, cool." She goes, "You want to?" She goes, "I know you're not really into Christian music or anything, but would you want to go and see it?" I was like, "Yeah, sure."
A free concert.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, a free concert.
Like, I remember
Yeah.
the first free concert I went to was a Fit for a King.
Yeah,
Back before they became big.
yeah.
You know, back before they got signed onto what was the record label?
They're with Solid State.
Solid State. And for those who don't know, that there's another Christian heavy metal band called Demon Hunter that's also with Solid
But
State. They're
get-
more famous than they
But
are.
get this with Toby Mac though. Whenever I went and saw Toby Mac, it was my friend's birthday
Yeah.
at the time. We were over there, and there's this one little area where they come off the stage and they can, sign autographs and meet people.
Yeah.
And everybody else before Toby Mac came out there, and they were all signing and meeting, taking pictures and this and that with everybody. Well, whenever Toby Mac came down there, everybody was like, "Hey, Toby Mac, can we, get an autograph and this and that?" And he goes, "No." And he literally went like this at us and just walked off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a very poor attitude in his music, and there were a lot of problems with all three members of the original band
Yeah.
called DC Talk.
Yeah.
One guy has some abuse charges now.
Aren't they also R&B or?
They are kind of they're actually mixed genre. They're kind of they blend kind of alternative rock with rap. They done some stuff with like seeing Chris Chapman back in the day, but they had a great sound. I mean,
Yeah.
their song "Jesus Freaks" is a awesome song.
Yeah.
Or my
I don't
"In the
know if
Light" is
I don't know if the mic's going to pick you up while you're standing way up there.
That's fine. Just stretching my legs.
that the giant must stand every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That giant's ass hurts. My
So,
butt hurt, motherfuckers.
but when it goes to more secular concerts, I got to go to a lot of small town band concerts,
Yeah.
and one of those bands that made it was Fit for a King. They're a Christian band too.
And ironically, we actually know one of their founding members, Jed McNeil.
Yeah.
We know Jed.
I was going to say, we know a few of them. Jed McNeil.
we knew the entire band.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
Jed's
were
actually a really good guy.
We were friends with all of
Like
them.
Alex Danforth was the son of my theater teacher.
We're basically saying that we went to
Melissa
school
Danforth.
with all these guys, and they were actually good friends. Because Jed McNeil, it's been a long time since I've seen him. I know he played keyboards, but he was actually a really, really good friend of mine in school. And even though I didn't really talk to him all that much, every time we did talk, he was always really nice.
Yeah. He was
And
always a
he
laid back
ended
guy.
up- He
Yeah.
ended up joining this other band called Babe.
Mm-hmm.
Remember we saw them up there at Clicks one time?
Yeah.
And
And
their,
see,
their lead singer gave us like the free CDs and everything.
Yeah, he gave us free CDs. He bought me shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a cool guy too. I
Yeah.
don't know his name, but
I can't remember his name, but I remember he came up, and man, I wish I could remember his name now. But I remember him coming up, going like, he goes, "Oh shit!" He goes, "Steven." I was like, "What's up?"
Yeah.
But I remember him coming up and him going, he goes, "Oh man," he goes, "There's Steven and Jeremy too." He goes, "Dude, man, I haven't seen y'all in forever." He goes, "Holy shit!" He goes, "Come over here, y'all." He goes, "I'm going to get you a shot or two." And I had a couple shots, and then he came up and he goes, "Man," he goes, "After the concert, come and meet me at our table. I'm going to give y'all some free merch."
I remember he commented. I think he said something to me one time because I was drawing those little X's on my hands and everything. And it's like, that means I'm straight edge. And
Straight
everything.
edge, yeah.
I mean, I did
No
drink.
drinks.
Yeah, well, I did drink a little bit, but I said that this right here is straight edge, but it's also from one of my favorite wrestlers named CM Punk. Because his old pose is he likes to do this, and he has like a wrist tape and everything.
He is straight edge. He's straight up. He is straight edge.
He has a wrist tape going all the way down to his fingers and everything, and it has a big X on him. He goes like this.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? That's a CM Punk straight edge thing.
See, yeah, man. And it's funny because I remember that guy too. Because man, he gave us so much shit for free.
I think he gave us a shirt too.
He gave. I think he gave us a shirt each. He gave us stickers, CDs.
He gave us women.
Because I remember I took one of his stickers and I put them on the back. Put it on the back of my car.
I did too.
And I went to a dentist appointment at some point, and I remember someone came walking in. They go, "Hey, who has so and so on band sticker on the back of their car?" I was like, "Oh, I do." And they go, "That's my son's band."
Yeah, we know him.
And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "I know the guys in that band." And she goes, "What?"
I think I just thought about this. I think I remember the expression that Jed McNeil got whenever he heard that Fit Forward King had just been signed on to Solid State. I was like, yeah, they're signed on with Demon Hunter. Basically, the guy that I think the Demon Hunter's manager somehow got in contact with him. And they're like, yeah, we're going to sign you on. We like you guys. So they actually got to go on tour with Demon Hunter, and I was like, that's badass.
But
Demon Hunter rolls.
But it was a complete replacement of the original lineup.
Yeah, and then they were saying that. Then they said that Fit King is from Dallas. They're not from Dallas. They're from Tyler. They're not even from Tyler. They're from White House.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also heard that they're not even from White House. They're from Seattle or whatever. And I'm like,
that's now. I'm like, no, they're
none
from
of the
White House, Texas.
They're none of the original members.
Yeah, no,
Not the original, but I give them credit. They freaking sound awesome.
Yeah.
I love their new song Descendants.
Yeah.
Also I love their new trying to remember one of their newer songs that I've just fell in love with.
I've kind of fell away from them after they left the White House.
yeah.
And their bass player who freaking spins his bass like a Beyblade all the
He
time.
spins it like a John Cena spinner belt.
See, you know what another band that was from White House area?
Element 80?
Element 80.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
You remember
Yeah, up there.
Dude, the guitar player was my barber for a while.
Yeah.
Up there at
The
Tyler
bassist.
No, he was the guitar.
Up there at that
Salon School, yeah.
no, he was the bassist.
I thought he was the electric guitar guy.
Nope, because I saw him up there one day and he was helping do something because he became a teacher.
Are they still together?
No. But some of the original members, they're on a new project. I just can't remember.
I know up there at Tyler Thrift, you know the Tyler Thrift store?
Mhm.
They actually have an autographed picture of Element 80 pinned up on their wall.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
see, it was funny because I was up there getting my hair cut and they were like, "Oh, hey, Mr. So-and-so, can you come take a look at my work?" And he came, this guy come walking over there and he goes, "Oh, yeah." He goes, "You can do this here, this and that." And I saw him reach over me and he had a tattoo on his arm. And I was sitting there looking at that tattoo. And I sat there and I kind of leaned back and he goes, "Something wrong, sir?" And I was like, "That's a pretty sick tattoo." He goes, "Oh, yeah."
It was an old band. I remember you telling me about this.
Yeah, he came up and he goes, "Yeah, it's part of a band I used to be part of
Like,
from
what
back
band was
then."
it? Element 80?
No, I didn't say what band was it. I went, "Oh, Element 80?" And he goes, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah." I was like,
Awesome.
"I saw you on one of y'all's very first concerts y'all have ever done." And he goes, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Dude, y'all were a big band from this area." I was like, of course we wouldn't saw you.
Kind of like in my neighborhood, we used to have a guy that was a member of a band called Halo Down. You remember?
I remember Halo Down too.
Yeah, the internet completely ruined these guys.
Oh, I know. But if I'm correct, they also ruined themselves though too.
But
I think the lead singer did something stupid.
Yeah, I think he like spent all the band's earnings on like a burned CDs or something like that.
He purchased more not more CDs. He purchased more, I guess, files than what he did.
Merchandise or something.
No, like more files than they had CDs or something like that.
Oh yeah.
And he pretty much went, all right, we're going to make money back, and this is where people say he jumped the gun. Bob,
literally.
He spent the entire band's budget on the CDs, and they flopped.
The thing is, they sounded awesome too.
They sounded really good,
damn good.
But they flopped it.
Yeah,
they did not make any profit back from the CDs. And that ruined the band.
Yeah, and after that, Halo Down was no more.
Yeah, because that's the thing. When you jump the gun like that, you could completely destroy everything.
Yeah. But there were several bands out there that the internet actually did hurt. Like when people used to burn CDs. Hinder is one of them.
Yeah, but no one really cares for Hinder.
People, instead of buying a Hinder album, they would go on to LimeWire. LimeWire. That's
LimeWire.
LimeWire. And they would say, you know what? Instead of buying this band CD, I'm going to burn it. But they don't realize is that they're actually taking away from the band.
No, people knew what they were doing. People weren't dumb. They knew what they were. I used to do that.
Well, I did too. I mean, I didn't burn. I didn't burn albums. I burned mixed CDs.
But that's still that song. They make money off of each song that they have.
You are a pirate.
Well, it wasn't a pirate. It was free access to it.
Yeah.
Now LimeWire did shut down because of the technical piracy.
But Hinder did.
So dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Metallica sold Napster, not LimeWire.
Oh yeah.
Napster was the same thing.
Yeah, but Napster was like, pay monthly and you get all these songs for free. And it turned out what they were actually doing was they were pirating a bunch of the songs and then selling the songs for profit, which is illegal.
Yeah, because James Hetfield from Metallica, he's like, you know what, you guys, either you're going to pay us our royalties for this, otherwise we're going to sue the living hell out of you. And they're all like, no, we're not going to pay you nothing. So they're like, okay, Metallica's like, you know what, we're just going to get our lawyers on it, and we're going to talk to our managers and everything, and y'all are done. That was it.
Yeah, they ruined themselves, but I mean, that is why they were called Napsters, because, they kidnapped. Yeah, they kidnapped everything.
I got that from an episode of Futurama.
Yeah, that's what I was going with.
It says Napster right there on the sign, and all of a sudden a part falls and it says kid.
Yeah,
kid Napster.
But
that's why burning CDs is actually completely illegal now. But
I mean,
there are streaming platforms like Spotify and everything that actually have the legal rights.
Yeah, that's all different because I mean, I use Spotify. I listen to podcasts on Spotify, but because that's where I listen to the Distractables at.
Yeah,
for music, I'll listen to YouTube because I pay for YouTube Music.
I thought you said U2. I was like, man, you still listen to YouTube?
YouTube, Bono. You still haven't found the music you're listening to.
Hey, they're actually a good band. I like them.
I mean, they're all right. I never really got into YouTube.
I think the first band that my dad introduced me to was either Alice in Chains or Creed. Because my dad used to have an album from Alice in Chains called Dirt.
Yeah.
I was like, that is such an awesome album.
See,
it was right before their lead singer died.
Yes, I was gonna say. I was gonna say talk about Creed. I was about the time where my stepdad screwed up my possibility of going to a backstage VIP concert for Creed in Dallas
Yeah.
with 2 free freaking tickets I won. Because he thought that I paid for these. He thought I did a lottery and paid money to the lottery to get these tickets for this through the radio station. No, it was completely free. I won those tickets,
And you wanted to bring me.
because I know you
like
you had a car. 2, you're a Creed fan,
I still have all the Creed albums.
and it was like,
Which it's only like 4 albums.
and
Yeah.
it was in freaking Dallas. We've been going.
I think they were playing at Texas Stadium. This is back before Texas Stadium was imploded.
Yeah.
And they would have filled that place up.
And we would have had front row with backstage freaking passes.
Means that you
And
could
then
have
Dad ground me.
you could have gotten guitar lessons from Mark Tremonti himself.
Oh, dude, I will love freaking guitar lessons with Mark.
That guy, you gotta admit though, that guy is so underrated. He's an incredible guitarist.
He writes the guitar solos that people wish they wrote.
Yeah.
Like, what's a band that you actually wish you could meet?
Alter Bridge.
I will have
It was Mark Tremonti.
Creed will be an awesome one to
Yeah.
meet. But for me, I would love to freaking meet Green Day.
Yeah.
Because Green Day, they're a lot more chill. And if you know how to play half their songs, they hook you up.
Yeah.
They do at every show. They have a designated guitar for every show to give away to somebody who can play one of their songs. They'll call somebody up from the crowd and like, "Hey, can somebody play this song?"
Yeah.
If it was a punk rock band for me, I mean, I like Green Day and everything, but for a punk rock band that I would like to meet would be Rancid.
Rancid would be
Yeah,
a good
Rancid
one.
is more
Yeah.
like a true underground punk
Yeah,
rock.
if I wanted a good band that I would love to meet,
MCR.
yeah, I would love to meet My Chemical Romance. I was never part of the emo scene. I've never really cared for it.
Yeah.
I loved punk rock. Punk rock was my style. That even though I dressed in grunge, which was kind of funny. I dressed because I wore real baggy pants and baggy shirts.
A big part of the whole punk rock thing for me, and I'm not sure if it's the same for both of you, but in fact, I'm pretty sure it might be Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Yeah, we were touching up on that one day.
And also another one for me, which had a lot of punk rock in it, was Razor Freestyle Scooter.
Yeah, but see, if I could actually meet one band, I wouldn't mind meeting Goldfinger.
Yeah.
Oh, Goldfinger would be awesome.
John Feldman.
John Feldman. I was about to say John Fetterman, the governor of Pennsylvania.
No, wrong guy.
John Fetterman.
But if not them, I wouldn't mind getting me NoFX, because Fat Mike will be an interesting guy to kind of talk to.
Fat Joe.
But Fat Mike,
y'all remember Fat Joe?
maybe.
The rapper Fat Joe?
Yeah.
Because he appeared in one, I think, Scary Movie 3. He's battling, they're doing the whole
rap battle, yeah.
Rap battle.
But
he goes, because Fat Joe's and just shows Fat Joe there, just like.
But let's see, I wouldn't mind meeting AFI too.
Yeah, AFI would be cool to hang out with. I can definitely see us just chilling with Rancid. Rancid seems to be a very chill.
Yeah, Tim
Bunch of
Armstrong's a pretty cool dude. He
guys.
got a big old beard now.
I know. I was watching that. They actually appeared in that episode of AEW in wrestling. Is that they have a female wrestler named Ruby Soho.
Yeah.
And that was her ring entrance. And so they decided to play that song live, and I swear their lead singer looked just like Triple H now, because he's bald and he has a beard now.
Yeah, he's an interesting guy.
But he still sounds the same. I mean, the band sounded awesome.
Yeah, and see, like the thing is like I don't know. There's Ruby Soho, and then there's Alyssa Bliss.
Destination Soho, Ruby Soho.
Do you know who that one is? Alyssa Bliss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then there's a Bowling for Soup song called Alyssa Bliss.
Yeah, she hired them to write her theme.
Alexa Bliss.
Or Alexa Bliss. Is it Alexa?
Alexa
Yeah,
Bliss.
Alexa Bliss.
She's a WWE diva.
Mhm.
Yeah, she hired them to do
Yeah.
so, and they were down for it, hardcore. They were yeah.
There was
I think that song's just funny though.
there was this clip since I watched a lot of wrestling, and I know Michael did too. But we were talking about Triple H just now, but this was back in the old WWF days, probably around '98 or '99, and his wrestling theme was called The Game,
Yeah.
and the song was by Motorhead. And so they actually hired Motorhead to actually play Triple H's theme song live. And I remember hearing something that before the performance, Triple H or somebody went back there, and then he just found a whole table full of nothing but empty bottles and everything, like alcohol and everything, and they drank a lot before that show.
See, I don't know.
It sounds like
I don't know who
Motorhead
else
though.
to
It's
meet.
constant drinking.
Yeah, another good band. Now I could see us like hating with would be Flogging Molly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like Flogging Molly, or
That'd be a fun one to
A
meet.
little Irish.
Mm,
I'm trying to name the other band. Especially Dropkick Murphys.
yeah.
Um,
Let's
Dead,
see.
don't forget Dead Kennedys.
oh, Dead
Dead
Kennedys.
Kennedys,
Yeah.
yeah. Another one.
Oh, dude, Dead Kennedys is kind of a lot of their songs are my anthems.
You cannot have a punk rock list without Dead
You know,
Kennedys.
Yeah, well, you can't have a punk rock list without the Misfits.
Yeah, or Rancid.
Or Rancid, No Effects, Bad Brains.
Blink 182.
Well,
They're pop punk.
they're pop punk.
Snake.
You're
talking about like underground punk.
Yeah,
Look,
kind of more
true old school punk.
Sex
kind of like Green Day.
Pistols.
To me,
Pistols.
like
Sex-
to me, I can't say Green Day. Green Day is pop punk.
Like-
Sex Pistols,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Sex Pistols,
The-
Ramones.
The Ramones for
Was it-
sure. The
wasn't it
Clash.
Deftones.
The Deftones, they're a little more.
No, wait, no,
rock.
the Ramones.
Yeah, Ramones.
The are the Deftones wrong?
They're
I can't
more.
remember.
I think they're more prog rock.
Let me see.
I know they. I think they done some. They help influence like Midwest emo.
They're a metal band.
No.
Yeah, it says.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, it
they're
says
prog metal.
Deftones is an American alternative metal band.
Yeah, alt metal.
Like
I didn't know that they were a metal band.
Like if I could hang out with a heavy metal band,
I would hang out. Would like to hang out with Slipknot.
yeah, I would too. Slipknot, Korn, Metallica. There's also a band called Slaughter to Prevail.
Actually, you know what? One that I would really like to hang out with metal band wise would be Nightwish.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Or
Yeah.
another band that I heard about a couple years back or so called Blackbriar.
Yeah.
They're kind of like they're like Nightwish.
Yeah.
Nightwish, Evanescence, stuff like that. They have a lot of really good songs.
Evanescence is a good one too.
Yeah, Evanescence. Amy Lee has always had a very nice
Oh,
voice.
she has, because let's see, there's also several other heavy metal bands. Like I said, you ever heard of Slaughter to Prevail?
Nope.
Okay, well they're actually from Russia,
Okay.
but their lead singer, his voice is so freaking powerful. He doesn't even need a microphone in order for people to hear the roar that comes from his larynx.
God.
I mean, it's just like a damn T-Rex roar. I mean, they call him Alex Terrible.
God.
I mean, he's like, oh, man, dude, I would love to hear something. Like that.
Now how about there's a story about concerts I've done. I got to do a concert in Gun Barrel City.
Podcast over. Oh,
Not one of my favorite random stories. There was a battle of bands in Gun Barrel City, Texas.
and Michael lost because he didn't have a band.
Actually, I did not win. I did lost, so I'll give you that. Because the girl who won was this young girl, and she was fantastic. She was a prodigy on the guitar,
Yeah.
and she had a great voice, and cute as a button.
My buttons are pretty cute. I mean, look at these. Those are pretty cute.
So you can't win against that.
Yeah.
You see a cute little girl do a beautiful rendition of "God Bless the Broken Road"
Yeah.
in Texas.
No, I think that's an old song, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
It's like from the 60s or...
and she just nailed that song, and she was like 8.
Yeah. Jesus
Dang.
Christ.
She-
Hey, some
so-
kids are very talented, man. I will say that.
She blew me out of the water. But what was interesting was the next part of the concert was a little known artist from the 80s.
Named Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, a little guy named Vanilla Ice. So before you heard Vanilla Ice,
Ice, baby.
it was me.
Yeah.
Well, at least at that one concert.
At this one concert, it was just Battle of the Bands. I technically
Got to meet Vanilla Ice.
technically got to play before and open for Vanilla Ice.
See ya.
Yeah, I heard he's actually a pretty cool guy. He probably saw a lot of potential in you.
Not so much. The genre I was playing would not
Yeah.
go into the big time.
'Cause I know he did change his life, though. I know he was into a lot of partying and drugs
Yeah.
and such.
Like what connections he has would not work for the music I played.
Yeah. But he
and-
did see potential in you. He did. He probably saw you as a good artist.
I got a thumbs up.
I will say that, like, I had a friend of mine tell me one time that you remember whenever you used to do the
I did some concerts in White House, and it didn't do. I didn't do so well. Especially one show I had laryngitis at that show.
well,
Yeah.
he was one of the founders of that of the farmers market there in
Yeah.
White House, and he was like, man, he goes, we were paying for this one guy. He said he was nice as hell. He goes, but I mean, I'm not trying to make something mean or nothing, but he's like, he just couldn't sing. And I was like, well, what was wrong with his singing? He was always just doing that, like vibrating his voice the whole time, and it didn't sound good.
It's like a sheep.
Yeah, well, not like a sheep, but he didn't like the vibrato being everywhere out throughout the song, and that's what he was just telling me, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I do admit I because of my choir background, I had used and every song that we did in my choir, it was always used for vibrato.
Yeah. And see, and remember, I was always telling you, like even the times when we made a band, I was always like, we don't need vibrato, and you're like, every song has vibrato. It's like,
I remember I ended up learning how to play bass, and I got pretty good at it.
yeah, but I do remember having that me and you having that conversation. I was like, dude, we don't need vibrato in it.
Yeah, well, because that was beaten into my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so just every song, you're like trying to do a punk song, and you just just a choir boy singing it. Is all you were.
Don't want to be an American idiot. Like that. Yeah.
But see, like, it's funny because a lot of punk bands have people that were in choir.
Yeah.
I mean, AFI, Davey Havoc, he was a choir boy.
Yeah.
But as you can tell from his singing style, he doesn't use a lot of the vibrato.
Yeah.
He does and doesn't.
Yeah. And again, it's with my one teacher.
Yeah.
And
But see, that's the thing.
That's
I was going to say, if that's all that was ever beaten into your head, that's all you're going to think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was heavily influenced by artists like Michael W. Smith and Freddie Mercury. And
Yeah.
Michael W. Smith is still an incredible artist.
Oh, he's still.
I love listening to that guy.
He has a great voice. But I was heavily influenced by also Freddie Mercury,
Yeah.
who
The greatest showman on earth.
had a very signature sound, and part of that signature sound
Yeah.
was his very unique vibrato.
Yeah.
It was very prominent in a lot of his when he holds those long notes.
But the thing
But
is,
see-
Freddie Mercury also had an incredible stage presence.
Oh yeah,
Like whenever you
But-
hear him sing, you know it's Freddie.
But that's always the thing is that you can't say like you were able to sing like him and doing a vibrato. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
But it was just that it was beaten against my head.
Yeah.
Use vibrato on long notes.
And like I'm gonna say this
It brings
to all
texture.
to all the Swifties out there. I want to say this is it wasn't too long ago that I found this out that Taylor Swift's crowd attendance record just got beat by George Strait. Yeah, talking about he had a crowd.
George Strait went and beat up a bunch of Taylor Swift fans. God.
Yeah. I think she had like a crowd attendance of like 120,000. I mean, it filled up a AT&T Stadium, Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
And he just went, you know what? Hold my beer. Here's 140,000 people.
Yeah.
I mean, they had people lined up outside the stadium with like screens and everything watching George Strait. It was like, Jesus Christ.
Which is pretty crazy.
But at the same time, there's a lot of artists who are showing up all these big pop stars that radio is trying to get us to listen to.
Yeah, Metallica's one of them.
I remember a story. It was Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
God. Lady Gaga was doing a show, and she had for an opening act a little known digital artist from Japan known as Hatsume Miku.
Yeah.
And Hatsume Miku literally stole the show. So, and the story was that after the Hatsume Miku part was over, a good chunk of the crowd left. We're
up.
We're here for the fake girl.
Oh, yeah.
Because Hatsume Miku's music is legit awesome music.
Yeah, and just like Baby Metal.
Baby Metal is like freaking legit.
Yeah.
It's just interesting to see them up there, the Baby Metal.
Yeah.
It's singing in that high-pitched Japanese and dancing like that, but they're just straight metal.
I'm going to go into something more modern. In fact, this is from 2015, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have actually heard this guy before, but his name is Alan Walker.
Mm-hmm.
And one of his most famous songs is actually my favorite Alan Walker song, and that's Faded.
Yeah.
You know, dun, dun, dun,
Yeah, I know what Faded is.
Yeah. And what I like about that is whenever you hear it, like whenever it starts, you know who it is.
Yeah.
Because I also listen to stuff like Alan Walker, Marshmello, and Avicii. May he rest in peace.
Yeah.
He was great.
My favorite song by Avicii is These Nights or something like that.
That dude can put on one hell of a laser show too.
Mm-hmm. That was my favorite Avicii song.
Yeah, but one thing I really like about EDM is the energy it provides. It's not just the sound, but it's also about the energy and
Kind of like me with ska.
yeah,
I love ska because it's very positive
Yeah.
sounding music. It's energetic.
yeah.
It makes you just kind of want to jump around
Plus,
sometimes.
it's good exercise to jump
Yeah,
around and dance
yeah.
and such and sweat all night.
Just jump around, do some skank.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you see Marshmallow up there on stage and everything. You know, he's not just going.
I know he's not just standing there.
Yeah, he's going like that.
Yeah, he's dancing
He's
around
jumping
and
around the
everything.
place, and Alan Walker's also moving around a lot. And
See,
I actually got to see him without his mask not
Yeah.
too long ago. He's got like a goatee.
So here's a good question. With that mindset, if people got to know you, if one of our potential audience gets to know us, what is like the one type of music they would not think in Lord knows who that you will actually listen to?
Jazz. I listen to nighttime jazz music sometimes, like whenever I'm like just relaxing and such, or sometimes there's an old ancient Armenian instrument called a duduk,
yeah,
and it's like when you listen to it, it's like really, really calming and relaxing. It kind of reminds me of ancient Egyptian music.
I like lo-fi. I'll listen to
Yeah.
lo-fi, just to chill for the
Yeah.
night or something like that.
Yeah,
I listen to lo-fi.
it's,
is
it's
kinda-
like it's like just the sound just kind
Yeah.
of calms your brain.
It's just kind of a calming, it's kind of like dubstep
yeah,
or DDM or is it-
duduk,
no, what's the
EDM,
EDM? DDM.
Yeah, it's
DDM,
EDM, but it's just a little more stripped down.
Yeah, it's just kind of slow down.
There's-
It's not so excited. It's just kind of
There's
just chill.
a video on YouTube where somebody actually took Yu-Gi-Oh music and
Mhm.
turned it into lo-fi.
Yeah, they do that with Final Fantasy,
Yeah.
Zelda, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon.
Yeah, it's a bunch of animes, and it actually sounds really good. It's
Yeah,
really
they do it for a
relaxing.
lot of them. I like listening to a lot of the Final Fantasy one because it's just a lot of Final Fantasy music is calming
Yeah,
because I like orchestral music.
yeah.
So lo-fi to me is kind of like right up,
acapella
right
and
up.
all that.
Well, not acapella, but just orchestral.
I have
Because
a
acapella, that's like, isn't that a group of people singing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just pure vocal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, not acapella, just instrument,
I have a
instrumental.
I have an electric candle in my room. You know, it's battery powered,
Oh,
and sometimes what I like to do is
Jeremy over there. Well, I want to go up.
what the fuck.
Oh,
Come on
wait,
now,
it's
come
electric.
on
I forgot.
Anyway, I'll turn that thing on, and then sometimes I'll just put on some like jazz or duduk music, and it'll just calm me down.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Especially
What
when I
about you?
turn out the lights.
I would have to say early 2000s Eurodance.
In other words, Britney Spears,
No, guys like
Aqua.
Backstreet Boys, and NSYNC.
Indigo Brothers, Stamp on the Ground.
He's the, ever heard of the Numa Numa song?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's him.
Numa Numa was a freaking killer song.
I remember that song from the 90s.
I remember the dude just, the dude sitting there doing the Doom and Doom,
Yeah.
Numa Numa dance.
I remember the Macarena.
Yeah.
Oh, Macarena was pretty freaking cool.
And
Uh,
there was also this other group. I forgot the name of it, but it's called Tub Thumping.
Oh,
Yeah,
Chumbawamba.
Chumbawamba.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Chumbawamba.
Chumbawamba.
And it had
Chumbawamba.
the album cover had like that green frog face or whatever it was on it.
But Chumbawamba, the one where he comes up and he goes, he'll take a whiskey drink. He'll take a vodka drink. He'll take a,
Yeah, exactly.
he'll take a something drink and take another drink. He thinks of the good times. Yeah, he thinks of the good times, thinks of the bad times. Yeah, that song.
Oh, Donny Boy.
Yeah, and this thing's Donnie Boy. But I'm like, what the heck?
So, other bands like, Bass Hunter.
Mm.
Yeah.
Bass Hunter was pretty cool. Also, like, I'm trying to remember this one other group. Like, the original Party Bus song. which became the Six Flags theme song.
The Six Flags theme song.
The Six Flags theme song.
Y'all remember a band called Power Man 5000?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know that the lead singer of Power Man 5000, that's Rob Zombie's little brother.
Yeah.
But
I kind of knew it.
when he was saying whenever he was saying the party bus, I don't know why my first thought was Party Boy from Jackass. Just see Chris Pontius come walking out going, "Hey guys, you want to go to Six Flags?"
Chris Pontius walking out there half naked, wearing like his little bunny ears and everything.
His bunny ears and his man thong, just sitting over there shaking it around, just like, "Hey guys, you want to go to Six Flags?"
Yeah, that is something that Chris Pontius would actually do.
Yeah, I know he would.
Now this one, some people might, I could see that for me listening to, is Barbershop Quartets.
Yeah,
I can see you listening to that.
Yeah, but it's not something a lot of people listen to. I fell in love with it when I was in choir, doing songs like "Goodbye, My Coney Island," which is on Simpsons.
Yeah.
Goodbye, my Coney Island, baby.
But see,
but it's real fun, and it's especially if you get the right group of guys who know how to harmonize. It's even more fun because you could just go to like a restaurant, and all of a sudden you go goodbye. And flash mob it.
I grew up listening to a lot of 80s hair metal music, and back then they had a band called Cinderella. And there was a video of theirs that I watched not too long ago, and it's I forgot it was a song called Nobody's Fool. And it has these two girls in there. I swear, these two girls, I mean, they were beautiful and everything, but the 80s, they were just a fashion disaster. Because I don't know what the thing is that I don't know how to explain it.
I was going to say, come on, you can do this.
I don't know how to explain it. The song was good.
Yeah.
I liked it. But the two girls, the way that they were dressed, they had like little time clocks on their head. I was like, it was a really weird.
It was avant-garde.
Yeah, probably.
Very similar to like what Lady Gaga does.
Yeah.
She her dress style comes from kind of the French avant-garde methods.
Yeah.
It's what you see on the runways in Paris.
Yeah.
Are like those, these outfits don't make sense. That's the point, because it comes from the postmodern movement.
Yeah. Plus, they had guys with long hair dressed up in women's clothes.
Well, guys, we are at 52 minutes.
All right.
So I think that would be a good time to end it.
Yep, sure would.
So
let's end it. Go ahead, hurry up.
So that's going to be the end of this podcast. And who will be hosting the next podcast?
No one knows.
No one. It's going to be me again. I don't care about what. No, it's going to be Michael, actually. Because Michael won this round.
Yay!
I can't remember why he got 3 points, but I gave him a 3 points for something. I don't remember because I'm not writing down what I'm giving points for.
Yeah, he literally just has like a little
it's much like in that old TV show, Whose Line Is It Anyways? The points don't really matter.
It's just about who wins.
Yeah.
And it's about friendship, and no one cares about that here. But
fuck all these guys.
But yeah. So Michael's going to be the host of the next episode. So look forward to that.
See you guys later.
All right, see you later, man.
Dang, man, y'all just straight up just all right, goodbye, bye.
I'm also trying to get my shoe on.
But all right, everybody, we'll see you in the next one.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
God.